Welcome back, trainers. So I am going to hit level 40 3 times right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at my XP. I have a lucky egg on, so it's just going to be one evolution, and then we're there. Pretty crazy. And then we're going to take a look at all my medals and my progress and some of my top Pokemon. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this right away. I already know which Pokemon I want to evolve, so let's do this. Yeah, I was contemplating whether or not I wanted to evolve this one or not, but then I was thinking, you know what? What am I doing? Why not? Yeah, I know. Alright, so if I can find him, there you go. There we go. So this one is my highest IV. Look, he's ready to go. And I'm just going to evolve it. Alright, because I want to drop it in a gym. Because technically these things have a ton of HP, and that'd be kind of annoying. I want to see what it's going to look like maxing one of these out, dropping it in a gym and attacking it. It's not necessarily going to be hard, it's just going to be time consuming. Alright, anyways. Splash and Mirror Coat. Let's see if it's basically going to get the same move. Alright. And also, I'll be bringing you more 2-kilometer event eggs. Hopefully, maybe finding a shiny. So those will probably be on the daily. Seeing that they hatch so quickly and I'm hatching so many, I'll be uploading just my progress as we go. What did I say? The moveset didn't even change. So I'm definitely going to be changing Splash, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. There we go, Wobbuffet. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at that. Let's see what we have. There we go, 60 million. Very nice. 489 over. Alright, so like I said, let's take a look at my progress here. So Jogger. Alright. Now that's, I feel like I should be at 90,000. Like I said, I've been slowing down, but I'm going to be picking it up casually as summer approaches. So those numbers are going to increase quite dramatically, hopefully here pretty soon. Alright, evolutions, eggs hatched. Also, I've been slowing down on the egg hatches just because it's just a killer. It's expensive to constantly have 9 eggs incubated. I'm not even going to get into this event. That's another story. Alright, so 63,000 Pokestops. Okay. Alright, 18,000 battles. And that number would be a lot higher if the gyms were different than they were currently at the moment, because I personally just don't have much interest in battling gyms all the time. Yes, it's fun to do pretty much every day, but you know, to go in there with a nice team and set it all up and challenge myself, it's fun and all, but the way the mechanics work when somebody buries it. So for instance, if I have, low CP Pokemon, and I pick them specifically because all the Pokemon in the gym have low hearts. So I'm, trying to give myself a challenge and show you all what different Pokemon are like that you typically don't see. But then somebody buries it, then bam, I have to repick my team. It's not a big deal. Just little things like that. And maybe even just them being completely flat on their hearts all the time. So hopefully we'll see a gym rework soon. Or one day, but alright, let's move along here. So this is a legacy medal right here, so well over 1,000. Yep, tiny Ratatats, plenty of those. Whoa, 650 Pikachus. Alright, yo, and that number would be higher too, but like I said, I'm just not interested in gyms. I like to just stick to my area because I say this a lot, but I just don't see a reason to travel to take down gyms other than getting them gold. But there's no point in getting gyms gold for me if I'm not going to be in the area to reap the rewards of having a gold gym. So and there you go. This right here will show if you got your experience from raiding or from just out there catching and evolving Pokemon. Yes, I've done quite a few raids, but I haven't even reached the halfway mark, and I'm at 60 million XP, so yeah, anyway, you get what I'm saying. Raid babies know what I mean. Alright, let's move on to how many types I've caught here. So I do believe, let's see here, 20,000, 23. This is the second highest one, I think. The first highest one is going to be, sorry I'm moving so fast. They're fairly low numbers. Well, not low, but there you go. Water, I knew that was the highest. So 27,000 water Pokemon caught, which makes sense for a biome. The poison types come along with the cloudy weather, so there is a help with that. Psychic types, I got so many because of back in the beginning when the game was first released. Drowsies, and they're still here. The Drowsies are still kind of lingering here and there, but man, when the game first came out, whew, those Drowsies were annoying. And there we go. Not very many dragons. And fairies, it's a decent amount there, considering the lack of fairies within the game currently at the moment. Now let's go ahead and take a look at my top Pokemon here. That's in the gym, so we'll skip that. This is maxed out, 100% IV. I'm not going to go over every single Pokemon here. I'm just going to kind of move it along. We'll just take a look here. Great asset. If you have a good Kyogre, I highly suggest you power it up. Don't just waste all your resources right now or anything, but just FYI, if you're going to power up a water Pokemon, to power up a Kyogre, because it's simply the best one in the game currently at the moment. And then we have my Shinobi, Confusion, Psychic, Kinesis, Confusion, and Shadow Ball, and I changed it back to Confusion because I prefer that move. Yeah, slacking, maxed out Ho-Oh, another Mewtwo, and I'm not gonna finish powering those up. I'm gonna just power up my 95, so that's what I'm doing. Akira, it's gonna have its time. All right, so Groudon here, Yamato. That's my 100% IV right there. Need to finish that one off, huh? This one's a 98. This one right here. It has 14 attack, 15 defense, 15 stamina. Theris, yeah, it's 82% or 88% or something low. It's okay. It was worth it, and I still don't regret it. Yeah, Tetsuya, my Dragonite. Needs a few more power-ups. Since we just made this, 60 million, I think I should power this up once. Is that it? That's it? Maxed out? Okay. Very good. Level 40. I didn't power it up before because I just didn't feel necessary. That last power-up really is not necessary. It's just for show almost. It puts on a few point some number, whatever it might be for that Pokemon, but it's very minuscule. So anyway, let's move along here. I keep this one Focus Blast because you never know if you're gonna get what they're gonna do next with these EX raids, or when they're gonna switch it up, or maybe Mewtwo might have legacy moves in the future. So I'm trying to keep a move set for every type. The only one I'm not really worried about is a Hyper Beam. Knight has been with me since the very beginning. I think I was level 26, maybe that. Caught it downtown in Anchorage, and it's been a great asset to the team. If anything, this one should be maxed out, right? One more, huh? Why not? Why not? It's been with me for a long time, so it deserves that. There you go, Knight. Maxed out. Now, I'm not going to do that anymore. I just did that with those Dragonites because, well, I don't know. Feeling generous with my Stardust to my Pokemon. Hit 60 million XP, but it's kind of almost, I feel like, a waste a little bit. Unless you're trying to do like something like an Aggron duo with all Machamps completely maxed out. That's about it. You don't need them. Totoro, he's been with me for a while. I do have a 100. I'm not going to power it up because I don't... Snorlaxes are a time consumer when you are dropping them in a gym and the enemy is attacking them, but as far as a defender, they're pretty good. but I think there's Pokemon. I like Pokemon that deal more damage. Now, technically, that one could deal more damage over a Pokemon that can't take that many hits because you're taking it out quicker. Snorlax is staying in longer, and in the long run, dealing more damage. I just don't want to power up another Snorlax right now. So, Rhino-Wreck is ready to become a Rhyperior come Gen 4. Oh, it's going to be amazing. But remember, a lot of them do have items that you need to evolve them with. So it's not going to be like, oh, Gen 4's here, time to evolve. Some of them, yes, you can do that, but not all of them. So, and then we have the Moltres. Very nice. 98% there. Rhino-Wreck is also ready to become a Rhyperior. All right, and Entei, Leo. So somebody asked me I should make a video of, well, it would basically be a movie, almost like a documentary, about the names that I pick for my Pokemon and why do I pick them. That sounds like a great idea, but there's a lot of reasons. I do a lot of research. Sometimes I spend like an hour and a half on picking a Pokemon's name. Now, that's not all of them. Some of them are just silly and, spur of the moment. I kind of just think about it for a few minutes and then pick that name. But a lot of them I put into a lot of time and research to see what this Pokemon should be named, because Pokemon within Pokemon Go, not Pokemon Go, in the Pokemon universe made by Nintendo, a lot of them have meanings behind their names and the reason why they designed this Pokemon. It's like after a specific sort of mythology or something like that. Anyways, Leo, with all that explanation, I'm trying to get so deep here, but this one right here is simply a lion I used to own when I was little, and his name was Leo the Lion. So see what I mean? Sometimes it can get technical, sometimes it's just simple like that. Anyways, Shell Shock is another one of those names I just thought of. Sounds cool to me. Donphin maxed it out. Well, it's not maxed out, but powered it up quite a bit when it first came out, because I like Donphin, and as a matter of fact, it's on my main team for the main series games as well. Nova, if you don't have one of these, I highly recommend that you try to get one. Walk it, whatever you have to do, transfer candies. Don't go and waste all your Stardust powering it up or rare candies into it or anything at the moment. But if you have anything to spare, it's really fun. It's very strong. I mean, it is very strong. Going up against a Machamp raid with cloudy weather, you're getting boosted Dazzling Gleam. Not to mention, when one of these are powered up pretty good and you drop it in a gym, they're quite a nuisance to attack and will make the opponent use some potions afterwards. Alright. And then we have Espeon. Good asset to the team. And I'm just going to go a few more here because we'll be here all day if I do this. And that's my 100 Dragonite. Very nice. I still haven't picked a name for it because I'm going to get deep with that one there and look and research whatever I have to do. Brass, because brass knuckles, so that one's not very technical there. And there's another meaning, but I just don't think it's child friendly. Alright, so Terracotta is for the Terracotta Army, the clay warriors, I guess you can call them. Then we have Dino Stone, just a silly name. Looks like a dinosaur and a stone. No, Dino Stone. Brawl. Now I'm starting to talk about the names here. I'm not going to do that because it's taking a little too long. So, Brawl maxed out. Sativa. Sparky Joy. Shout out to Sparky Joy. Bodyguard. That's just a bodyguard. Now, this is like Dino Stone, Dino Rock. I know. Not the most creative, but it's fun for me. Blaze. This is my I think my first 100. So, yeah, very cool. I should power that up, but nah, I'm not going to do that. Not those 15 attacks. Alright, so that's good enough. As you can see, my collection is, pretty good. And the reason why I don't have even more starters than I have now is because I power up a ton of Pokemon. Everything you see here, other than the Hariyamas and Fupa King, just on this page has been powered up. Alright, so power it up. The Vaporeons, Vaporwave I did power that up a few times, quite a bit actually. And everything else powered up. Powered up, powered up, powered up. So think about it takes 250,000 plus Stardust sometimes, depending on if you find it at a high CP, to max out a Pokemon generally. So we're looking at 2, 4, 6, 8. You can max out 4 Pokemon with 1,000,000 Stardust. So let that sink in for a minute. And just about all these have been powered up. Those Groudons have not been powered up. Bear Hug has. Smash, Sonara, the Whelmer has not. Wrath has. Fungal, Quintra. That 100 Aggron has been powered up but has not been maxed out. Raccoon has been powered up. Stonia. Okay, so you get the picture. A lot of powered up Pokemon here. A lot of invested Stardust and a lot of time too. So this is my newest Mewtwo. Alright, looking good. Now this Mewtwo is special because not only is it named after one of my subscribers who's a great supporter of mine, but it is a oh man, and I named it after this after I realized, oh man, it has the lowest IVs possible. But you know, technically that's a gem right there, right? So that works out. So there we go. The lowest IV Mewtwo possible. I mean, I don't know. I don't understand why it does that. Anyways, you think if three people take out a Mewtwo, every one of us would get like a 98, right? But that's not how Pokemon Go works. So then we go on, and there you get the general idea of my Pokemon here. Alright, so anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. And we hit it, 60 million XP. Isn't that something? Alright, I'll catch you all later. Take care.